Hello and welcome to this week's episode of everyone's favourite new Inside Xbox show called The Watch. The Watch. I'm Dan Marr and these are the headlines. The very foundations of Xbox Live are still quaking in the wake of the arrival of a brand new show on Inside Xbox. Known only as The Watch, it's described by its creators as a quick-fire weekly digest of all that's worth knowing on Xbox Live and beyond. Rumours abound that viewers can also get involved in something called a Hot Twopic, where they can win prizes just by tweeting their opinions. More details as they come in, or you could just watch the rest of the show. If you like racking up achievements on the go, then hear this. The Windows Phone 7 must-have game season is in full swing, and the latest addition to the lineup is the feathery freefaller Chickens Can't Fly. It joins the already available Cops vs Rich Idiots Racer Need for Speed Hot Pursuit and arcade shooter Bullet Asylum. Straight-faced spy caper Splinter Cell Conviction is fourth in line on the 22nd of February, and the season ends with the Plastic Fantastic Toy Soldiers Boot Camp on the 19th. You'll find them all on the Windows Phone Games Marketplace. Back on your Xbox, Xbox Live Arcade is having a little celebration of its own with this year's House Party. Available right now is Warp, a fusion of stealth and lateral thinking that's somehow both adorable and incredibly gruesome. Pulp horror-inspired Alan Wake spin-off Alan Wake's American Nightmare is next on the 22nd, followed by power-up heavy arena shooter Next Wiz on the 29th, and post-apocalyptic adventure I Am Alive on the 7th of March. If it's not enough that all four look pretty essential, you'll also get 800 points back if you buy the lot before the 13th of March. Now, the trouble with most musical theatre is the total lack of love that they afford to video games. Actually, that's not the biggest problem I have with musical theatre, but hey, the point is that there's finally a musical that takes its inspiration from gaming. Pippin, currently running at London's Menier Chocolate Factory, is a revival of a 70s musical from Stephen Schwartz, the composer best known for his work on Wicked. This visually spectacular contemporary update is set within a fictional fantasy game world and apparently even features the odd nod to the world of Xbox. Its run ends on the 25th of February, but if you'd like to catch it, I've got 2 tickets to give away to one lucky winner. Just tweet me at Mr. Pointyhead before 12 PM on the 18th of February and tell me what game you'd like to see transformed into a musical extravaganza. If your suggestion's my favourite, I'll be in touch. Mass Effect 3 has to be the most anticipated conclusion to a sci-fi trilogy since, The Matrix Revolutions. Sorry, just kidding. I of course mean Revenge of the Sith. No, seriously, Return of the Jedi. Okay. Now, we still have an agonising wait until 9th of March to see if Shepard can conquer his addiction to punching journalists in order to save the galaxy, but Xbox Live Gold members can get a good idea of what to expect by downloading the demo from the game marketplace right now. I was fortunate enough to go hands-on with the single-player portion of the demo before release, where I was given the opportunity to shout at the telly for reasons other than dying repeatedly on Modern Warfare 3. Here, look at this. Garrus, Overload, Charge! Liara, Stasis. I'll be honest, I spent much of the demo with my eyes closed and fingers in my ears trying to avoid ruining the story. What I was interested in checking out, however, was the much-vaunted Kinect functionality. Controller purists need not fear. Kinect is employed selectively and unobtrusively so that you can use it as often or as little as you want. Rifle. Pistol. First up, it only employs Kinect's voice recognition capabilities. There's no Dance Central style minigame for when Shepard inevitably gets down at an intergalactic night spot, at least we hope there isn't, so you can stay rooted to the couch throughout. Secondly, although it's used for a variety of purposes, namely dialogue choices, weapon selection, interacting with the environment and commanding your squad mates, it never replaces the controller-based equivalents. This means that you can choose which Kinect commands to take advantage of based on your playstyle. Of course, you may think it seems easier to press A to open a door, but saying open just adds to that sense of occupying a futuristic universe. What impressed me the most was the squad commands, yelling at Liara to hold an enemy in a stasis field and then ordering Garrus to hit the floating enemy with a concussive shot felt like a truly occupied Shepard's position as commander. Even from my brief time with the game, I can see the ability to simultaneously use your hands for combat while barking out orders becoming the way to play Mass Effect connoisseurs. If you can stand to watch a fake Commander Shepard swaggering around like he owns the place before you import your own real Shepard, or you can stand to take the time to recreate your Shepard just for the demo, then I'd seriously recommend downloading the Mass Effect 3 demo as soon as this show's over, and not a moment before. Don't forget that from the 17th of February, the multiplayer portion of the demo will be opened up to all Gold members too, which basically qualifies it for greatest demo ever status. Now, a long-time Inside Xboxers are probably familiar with the tweet bait, our regular text-based feature where we set a topic of conversation each week and then highlight the best responses supplied via Twitter. If you're new to Inside Xbox, then the tweet bait was what I just said it was. Not that it matters because it's gone now that we have the Hot Twopic, which is exactly the same as the tweet bait, save for two critical differences. One, it's in video form, so we're going to read out your responses in voices that we imagine resemble your own, but probably don't, so don't be offended. Two, the response that we deem to be the best each week gets a prize, and a really, really good prize at that. So we set this week's first suitably Mass Effect 3 themed Hot Twopic in last week's final tweet bait, which was, how do you prefer your Commander Shepard? Hyperspace gets straight to the point, saying,
Commander Shepard is a blonde, female, Reaper-kicking machine.
Adam91 should probably seek some help as he claims that his Shepard is
an escapist form of my hidden sociopathic self, incredibly and brutally mean.
Aaron Chumba goes the metaphor route, opting for a Shepard that's
like my coffee, smooth yet potentially deadly.
Dano Hamo isn't so much concerned with being a galaxy-saving hero as he is being
slutty. If she hasn't slept with half the Normandy, then who is Shepard really?
However, our favourite came from Llama Monster, who's basically fused all the other responses together into an eloquent whole. His Shepard has
a rugged and scarred journalist-punching exterior wrapped around a heart of gold that just wants some interstellar loving.
Congratulations, Mr. Monster. We'll be in touch soon to get your prize to you. Now, the topic for next week's episode is what's the scariest movie you've ever seen? Tweet them at Hot Twopic to be in with a chance of winning this wonderful Bluetooth Modern Warfare 3 headset. And that's it for the very first episode of The Watch. Check back next week for even more essential Xbox news. Bye!